Hello everyone, good morning and happy Wednesday. My name is Elena Riley. I work here at First Alert 6 on our digital team, bringing you news on our website throughout the morning, all that breaking news, things to get you started for your day. And this morning I have our top headlines to go over with you, just to get you in the know. So we'll head over here to our website where I have more on this web story. Alrighty, here we are. And then I bring you our top headlines here. You can check that out every morning. So thank you very much for joining me. But not included in this web story is some breaking news that we had after that. So we'll chat about that. Here's some video from the scene after a crash on Interstate 680. Happened here in Omaha, of course. I-680 and West Dodge Road. Happened a little after 4:30 a.m. this morning. Just one person is injured is what police dispatch tells us the initial reports are looking like. They have injuries that are not considered life-threatening. And at the time of the crash, this vehicle was going southbound when that occurred. Other than that, we have some power outages to go over that we had this morning. It left nearly 6,000 people without power pretty early this morning. We saw at the peak, the highest number that we saw was about 5,800. So we'll go check here on our outage map, see what it's looking like right now. But crews have been getting out there. There we go. Got it down to under 300 right now. So majority, of course, we're in Douglas County, but now we're down to 170 there. It looked like at one point the Boys Town area was the most impacted. Okay. Other than that, what else do I have for you? 4 a.m. check of the outage map showed a little over 2,000 Douglas County with outages, 57 in Cass County, 32 in Washington, 21 in Odo, and 19 in Sarpy. So majority in Douglas there, like I said. And there weren't only outages here, like in Omaha Metro, there were some in Iowa as well. The southwest Iowa area is what Mid-American Energy tells us. They had a little over 2,400 of their customers at about 4 a.m. without power. There's a lot of customers around the Trainer, Iowa area, sorry. Yeah, about 700 of them that were also experiencing some outages this morning. Of course, if you do have an outage, always report it to OPPD on their website. Get them knowing what's going on there. Alrighty. Next, my top headline is from Rusty. We have some more weather from him. It's been a couple of days. It's been important to talk about the weather, just what he has to tell us. So Rusty tells us that these power outages followed some severe weather. Of course, this morning that we all had, there was a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Douglas, Lancaster, Pottawatomie, and Sarpy counties. It was until 4 a.m. this morning. So today is a First Alert 6 weather morning. Not a whole day, but we had some alerts here in the morning for you. Our weather day continued until the steadiest rain fully exited the area. This happened more during the morning commute. What we wanted to get you out there and safe to work, so then it was called off. Rusty said it was going to go through the majority of the morning commute, so a good amount of people getting out there this morning. And Rusty says, well, the best odds for rain will be before 9 a.m., so 9 right now, so there we go. He says there is a small chance of a few spotty showers and storms at any point the rest of the day into the evening, so be ready for that. Don't forget that umbrella just in case. I know I forgot mine, but gotta listen to Rusty. He says that mostly cloudy skies will persist as highs will struggle to hit the 80 degrees. So definitely cooler day today, but still it will be muggy, so be ready for that as well. And then there is a flood watch that is going to remain in effect for portions of north central as well as central and southern Iowa. We talked about that. Rain there, power outages, that's until noon this morning. Of course, if you want to hear more from Rusty, tune into our newscast. Check out his web story here on our website. Okay. My next top headline is that the Fremont community has been impacted after a huge explosion that happened yesterday at a former grain elevator. Happened on the southern edge of town. So I have some video here. So reports say the explosion happened near Schneider Street and Cleverly Road just before noon yesterday. Authorities tell us that 3 people are still unaccounted for. We also spoke with the family yesterday, the extended family. They say those missing are a father and his 2 daughters. So we're hoping to learn more today. First responders are going to have a news conference this morning around 10 a.m., so less than an hour away. Please tune in for that. Oh, there we go. Tune in for that. We're going to have that live streamed here as well as on our news channel. So please do that if you want an update as well. I know we are looking forward to it. It'll be in our apps, on our Facebook, and our YouTube, like you're watching right now. And then the site is the location of Horizon Biofuels. It manufactures wood pellets and animal bedding under the name Elkhorn Valley Animal Bedding. And the last thing we heard is that crews had some trouble getting in. They could not access, had to make sure the area was safe first. So we're hoping an update as well on that. Okay. My next top headline of the day is that there's a protest that is planned in Wahoo in connection to a plea deal in a cold case from 1969. That is here in Saunders County. So 77-year-old Joseph Ambrose, he's the man arrested in this case. He's set to plead guilty or no contest to a lesser charge tomorrow. His hearing on Thursday. So he was arrested last fall in connection to the stabbing death of 17-year-old Mary Kay Hesse, as I mentioned, in 1969, so definitely a decades-old cold case here. Community members that we spoke to, they said they're planning to gather outside the courthouse just to let prosecutors know they are not happy with what's going on here. And then protests are scheduled for today at noon as well as Thursday at 8:45 a.m. outside the Saunders County Courthouse there. And then with the sentencing, according to 1969 law, it may be a sentence of a few years or even a month with some time served there. So. My next headline is that today, Offutt Air Force Base in Bellevue will be conducting a major accident response exercise. So we'll head back over to our website to see more on that. Right, so they alerted us in a social media post. Oh, there we are on Facebook. There we go. Good to let you know on there first. So they say they will conduct a major accident response exercise today. Here we go, back. Oh. Good visual there for you. So they say that residents just expect to hear maybe some mass notification system from the base, as known as the giant voice they call it, so something booming there, and then receive notifications via phone or email or text, if there's anything important there. And they say that evaluation personnel will be identifiable. They're going to have some red vests or some badges as well. So don't be alarmed if you live by there or driving by there. There's just a exercise going on. So they want to make sure people know that. Don't want to worry anybody. Alrighty. My last top headline for this morning is that we have an update on our annual back to school drive that was held last Thursday. Awesome. Here's some video from that. There's our Mike McKnight. So Collective for Youth has got back to us. Of course, they're a local nonprofit here. They report that we more than doubled last year's totals for donations, and those that participated donated 35,894 items, so nearly 36,000 items. This includes backpacks, notebooks, and pencils. And so now that we have it all gathered, the donations are set to go to children in need in Douglas and Sarpy counties. Of course, getting ready for school, that's the whole point of this. We would like to thank just all of you that participated in our effort. Thank you so much. Even those of you that went in the restaurant, maybe had something to eat as well. giving in that way, or anyone that donated money to us. Thank you very much for that. So the drive went from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It happened in the Texas Roadhouse parking lot at Shadow Lake Town Center. Of course, it's our annual drive, so we will have more, as well as other drives going on. So we definitely would like for you to participate in those as well if you'd like to. Come see us. We enjoy having you guys all out there. All right. That is all the headlines I have for you this morning. I bring you this live stream around 9 a.m. as well as this web story, as I mentioned, around 6 a.m. Just thank you very much for joining me. Tune into our newscast throughout the day. Check in on our weather as usual. And that's all I have for you this morning. Thank you.